Yeah, go ahead.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everybody. Now we are coming to the next series. I'm sorry I cannot call what number of the events today in our series. Now we are talking again about it is an IQSA series co-organized with IAT about Quranic Studies Indonesia. We are currently will be talking about the tafsir in the new media YouTube, and with us today is Mbak Akrimi Matswah. It is part of, I guess, part of her dissertation research. She was looking for how tafsir presents in YouTube. Before we have Mbak Ulia also present about this topic, and we would see what does Mbak Akrimi would provide and situate with how Ulia has presented earlier. And Mbak Akrimi, are you ready for the presentation? I might want to hear your.
Let me share my screen.
Yeah, okay. If you are ready, so the floor is yours. Please, the audience, enjoy the presentation.
Can you look at that? Is it clear?
Yeah, it's
okay.
It is clear. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Fadli, for introducing me. And today, by the way, hello everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Before I start my presentation today, I would thank to IAT and IQSA, especially for Professor Johanna for inviting me. Also, Mbak Lien, Iffah for organizing this wonderful talk series. And today I want to discuss about tafsir preaching on Indonesian YouTube. And as Fadli said, this is actually a part of my doctoral research project at Freiburg University under the supervision of Professor Johanna. So basically, I a little bit nervous today because I feel like on doctoral examination now I have to presenting my my research in front of my supervisor. But well, it's okay. Let me share my idea today. And a few weeks ago, we had a similar topic about tafsir on YouTube delivered by Dr. Ulia Fikriati entitled Madhab Tafsir Al-Quran di Indonesia, which was also discussing tafsir on YouTube with scope of Madrasah Tafsir Virtual. And you can find the video on IAT Indonesian channel. But today I want to discuss more about the development of Indonesian tafsir preaching on YouTube, including the discussion about the most popular features, the most popular tafsir sources, and the most popular videos, whatever. So we're gonna talking about the graphic, the chart, and some of the data that I've been collecting so far. Okay. Wait. Okay. I want to start from the concept of tafsir studies provided by Andreas Korke, which there are two types of tafsir studies. The first one is to get the original meaning of the Quran, and the second one is to analyze how Muslims have understood the Quranic text over time. And both of the studies, I mean the object of tafsir studies, use written and oral exegesis as a source of study. We can see on the slide that written work can include tafsir books, Quranic translation, and manuscript as an object, while the source of oral activity can be studied from audio, video, and tafsir preaching or tafsir teaching forum. So I wanna framing this research into the concept of oral tafsir as a part of or as an object of tafsir studies. And yeah, okay. The next slide is about the spreading of Indonesian tafsir sermons through media. And when we're talking about the audio visual tafsir on media, especially in Indonesia, it cannot be separate from the Islamic preaching tradition or dakwah. When we look at the early Islamic sources, are the early Islamic sources are exclusively written in Arabic, so it was quite struggle for Indonesian Muslims to understand it. And the role of ulama at the time is quite important, especially in explaining religious sources in Indonesia. And this condition makes oral tradition in Indonesia more dominant than written tradition. And today, the emergence of new media like radio, TV, and the internet brought significant changes in such tradition. More and more audiences can access lectures on Islamic topics. And however, when I look for tafsir program in early days of radio in Indonesia, I only got the data about a tafsir program called Tanya Jawab Seputar Tafsir Al-Quran and dan hadis, or Q&A about tafsir, Quranic tafsir and hadis, led by Kiai Haji Syukron Ma'mun. And this program was broadcasted on Radio Cendrawasih Jakarta in 1970s. And the same condition also happened on TV. You know, in early in early 20s, after the fall of President Suharto, the dakwah program increased and various private TV program broadcast religious programs. And at the time, there was no specific on tafsir. There was no specific program on tafsir except Quraisy Hab's preaching of Tafsir Al-Misbah. So I conclude that the tafsir preaching on TV and radio is quite limited compared to the other subjects such Islamic law or Sufism. So it is interesting when comparing the Islamic preaching in general and tafsir preaching itself. And today, with the help of technological advancement, the preaching program not only can broadcast it on TV, but also on YouTube. I found the first video of tafsir sermons uploaded in 2008 on Hafid Zaini channel. The channel actually written in Russian alphabet, but I tried to find the meaning in Google and I found Hafid Zaini channel. And he uploaded the audio on tafsir preaching by Quraisy Hab entitled Quraisy Hab Tafsir Al-Misbah Surah Al-Ikhlas 1. When I look at that video, it was audio that came from a TV program, but unfortunately, I have no clue on which TV, since Quraisy Hub has many tafsir program on TV. So it's like a part of video that uploaded by Hafid Zaini channel. And until 2010, YouTube was still an extension of the content of tafsir preaching from radio or TV and uploaded by personal account. And after that, many professionally YouTube emerged and produced national preachers who are not covered by TV. So YouTube actually giving opportunity for ustad or for people who want to share the idea of tafsir that can be able to share on TV. I want to go to the next slide. This is the development of Indonesian YouTube channel content tafsir video starting from 2006 until 2019. And during those years, the channel of tafsir increasing gradually every year since the emergence in 2006. So YouTube actually created in 2005, and the emergence of tafsir channel 1 year after that. And I noted that the number of the channel during those years is 1,700 channels, and this number including official and personal channels. I mean, there are two types of channels in YouTube. The first one is professional channels who created and manage professionally like a TV, and the other one is like personal channels which is created by a person, like a personal account, so it was not created professionally like a TV, like a TV. Okay. And this is the data of tafsir video on YouTube starting from 2008 until 2019. And there is a slightly different compared to the previous slide. The first channel containing tafsir video was created in 2006, while the first video of tafsir was broadcasted in 2008. So tafsir video emerges 3 years after YouTube was created. And we can see from the chart that the number of tafsir videos also increased gradually since the first video broadcasted in 2008 and rise sharply in 2019. So the condition between channel and video is in line, and both is rise gradually until today. But the data, I supposed to collect the data until 2020, but it was still in going process. So I just can share my data about 2019. And I noted the total of videos during those years is 25,000 of videos about tafsir preaching on YouTube. So in total, I collected 1,700 video, 1,700 channel and 25,000 videos of tafsir preaching on YouTube. Okay. This slide shows 10 popular YouTube channel of tafsir and okay. And this data obtained from the calculation of active participation by active participation number by the audience, which appears from the number of subscribers, viewers, etc. And we can see from the graph that the most popular channel is Alba TV, which has a popularity score almost 90. And it is followed by Alba Tv and Iffah TV. I want to discuss about the top 3 popular YouTube channel. The first one is Alba TV, which is basically a dakwah channel with various topics of videos, but actually it does not specifically contain about tafsir video. Mostly the video on this channel is about murotal, azan, and Islamic preaching in general, but it's just a few videos of tafsir on the channel presenting by popular preachers such as Ustadz Khalid Basalama and Syafiq Riza Basalama. So maybe this channel is quite popular. I mean, the most popular channel so far. The second one is Alba TV. Alba is provided and created by Indonesian Islamic preacher Buya Yahya from Cirebon, who is quite popular in Indonesia. And this channel also has various dakwah content, but in terms of tafsir, this channel has a lot more tafsir videos compared to the Amar TV or Yufi TV, for example. So if compared to the previous channel like Amar TV, Al-Bahja has a lot of tafsir preaching videos and delivered by Buya Yahya itself. So it is managed like professionally, like a TV. And the third one is Yufi TV. Basically, Yufi is one of the first professionally managed Islamic dakwah channel and created in early 2011. So it is quite earlier channel at the time, and it just like Amar TV, it does not specifically contain a tafsir video, but several tafsir video provided by popular preachers such as Firanda Andirja and Abdullah Zain, and maybe that's make this channel is quite popular. So the two channels is almost similar content. The difference is only Al-Bahjah, which is content a lot of popular tafsir preachers video. And the next, the graphs provides the number of Indonesian popular tafsir preachers, and also this number collected from the various videos and YouTube channels. So I calculate the number of videos, viewers, like, dislike, and comments to get a popularity score. We can see over there. This is a popularity scores. It is almost similar to the previous slide. So the number of popularity is collected and obtained from the various number of viewers, likes, videos, and so on. And we can see on the graph the Gus Baha occupied the most popular preachers in Indonesia with a popularity score is 100%. This result is similar with Baulia Fikriyati research a few weeks ago, which is Gus Baha is occupied the most popular tafsir preachers in Indonesia with popularity score is 100. And it's followed by Adi Hidayat, for example, only has 33% popularity scores, and Firanda Andirja, which is only get 20% of popularity scores. Again, I want to discuss about top three of the most popular tafsir preachers. The first one is Gus Baha. I think all of you know Gus Baha is quite popular today, and he gained mastery of the Quran interpretation from Santren. And by using simple Javanese, his preaching has a great demand by youngsters, especially those coming from Santren. But he does not have any official YouTube channel, so a lot of his audios and videos are uploaded by various YouTube channels. And the second one is Adi Hidayat. Adi Hidayat actually not specific called as tafsir preachers in Indonesia. It's actually like Islamic preachers in general. but he has videos about tafsir preaching, and he also have um, a lot of viewers and likes by people. So maybe the popularity here is not because of the content of tafsir itself, maybe because the popularity of Adi Hidayat itself. This is only my opinion, just my analysis so far. And the third one is Firanda Adirja. Firanda is quite popular also as a tafsir preacher in Indonesia. He had studied at Islamic University in Madinah and also have official YouTube channel Firanda Adirja. It's also similar with quite similar with Adi Hidayat. Also has official YouTube channel Adi Hidayat official. So only Gus Baha with who doesn't have any official YouTube channel in Indonesia. Next, this is top 10 popular tafsir videos during 2008 and 2019. Mostly the videos provided by Gus Baha is popular today. This is almost many videos is popular from Gus Baha, but I'm not into the content of each video yet. So today I want to discuss the popularity of videos from the aspect of the content. Maybe I will discuss in another time, but from the graph, I cannot. The popularity of the video was influenced by two aspects. The first one is the figure of preachers, and the second one is the title of video. So the more famous the speakers, the more popular the video will be. Gus Baha, for example, almost all of his videos are popular and uploaded and re-uploaded on various channels. And likewise, with the title, the more catchy, the more interesting title, the more popular the video will be. So most of the YouTubers considering using the catchy title, the interesting title to encourage the audience to click and watch. And it is typical videos on YouTube to get a lot of viewers. We can see as an example the video of Gus Baha preaching. Saya kira Gus Dur cuma guyon. I think Gus Dur just make a joke. And the video originally discussed about tafsir Surah Al-Mu'minun verses 53 until 62, but the creator giving additional title which came from the explanation of Gus Baha preaching to make the video more interesting. So the title is occupy the most popular thing to get the viewers. And what's also interesting is Adi Hidayat video Tafsir Al-Fatihah ayat 1, Ustadz Adi Hidayat, is more popular on other people channel. So this video popular on the channel Apip Firmansah, not on his channel, not on his official channel Adi Hidayat official. And when I check the video, this is because the video was uploaded to the Apip Firmansah channel first. Also, the official channel of Adi Hidayat is relative new, which is created in 2019, while Apip Firmansah channel was created in 2011. So maybe it makes this video is more popular in other people channel. Next, this is about top popular tafsir using by preacher on YouTube. So I collected a lot of tafsir used by a preacher on YouTube, and Tafsir Jalalain is the most popular tafsir using by preachers on YouTube. And we can see on the graph it's followed by Al-Mishbah and Tafsir Ibnu Kasir, which was almost similar percentage. So the first one is Tafsir Jalalain, and this kitab mostly used by kiai or ustad in pesantren, such as Gus Baha, Kiai Maimun Zubair, Kiai Abdul Ghafur Maimun, and some kiais and ustad in pesantren. Well, Tafsir Al-Misbah, as far as I know, only delivered by Quraish Shihab, and Tafsir Ibnu Kasir mostly used by modern Islamic preachers such as Syafiq Riza Basalama, Firanda Andirja, Umar Mita, and other modern Islamic preachers. So I just analyze quickly about why these three source of tafsir is popular and mostly used by kiai, kiai and ustad in pesantren, and sometimes used by Islamic modern preachers in general. This is the last slide about the popular topic of tafsir sermons, and I divide this part into 2 points. The first one is by surah, and the second one is by theme. And this is actually surah or theme that are frequently studied, and the topic that are frequently discussed. And in terms of surah, Al-Baqarah is the most favorite surah discussed by those preachers, followed by Al-Imran and Al-Fatihah. But I still have no clue the reason behind it, but maybe because Al-Baqarah has a lot of content, ahkam, or maybe tawhid. So most of preachers discuss about tafsir Al-Baqarah. And while concerning about the topic of tafsir preaching, tawhid is the most favorite discussion in the video of tafsir preaching, following by the topic of prophet story, Islamic law, which, and relatively not much different percentage one and other. So it is almost, you can see the, okay, this almost have the same, it's almost have the same percentage each other between tawhid story or Islamic law, humans, moral, and so on and so forth. So yes, this is the end of my presentations. I'm waiting for your feedback, advice, and question. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much for a nice presentation from Akrimi Matswah.